between Heartbreakers and Accelerate Night's Watchmen. This is the match between second and third place teams. Heartbreakers having finished second and Accelerate finishing third. The winner of this match goes straight through to the grand final next week. At Kaylin, we have Dillygaffs, who finished first against fourth place Quality Craig. Next door to us we have the Warden Warriors versus Dank Seeds, and this game's about to start. Players heading to the middle. Umpiring today is Shafi. And it looks like Alex Valentine's in the middle with Matt Quaid. And the bowling from this end, from the south end. This should be a good game. These guys have had a bit of history with very close games. Adam Burns opening the bowling and Matthew Quaid facing the first ball, and we're off. Oh, dog on the field. So we just had an additional player around to the field. He's running off now. He tried to grab the ball. So I don't know if they classify that as a dead ball or is it still one run? Yeah, one run. So Alex now on strike. First ball to him from Adam Burns, his second delivery, and it's a wide-ish ball, but not called, and it's a bye one, going back for the second bye, so 2 byes of that ball. Score moves on to 2. I think Chef is resetting the scores. 3 on the scoreboard now. This goes through to the keeper. I think Alex managed to get something onto it and just hit it onto the ground. It went back or carried on towards the keeper. So no run. That's on the spot. Hit towards covers. Forward of point for 1 run. And this one's hit back towards the bowler. No run again, and I think that's the end of the over. Yes, 4 runs of this first over. Heartbreakers would be looking to score 180 to make themselves competitive against Accelerate Night's Watchmen, who can score a few runs. They got a few good players there, good batters. Now into ball Andrew Burns. Game next door is yet to start. Oh, wide-ish one, but not called. Second delivery on the leg side, that's a wide. I told those guys they were over there. Alright, that one's hit to square leg for 1. And that's hit to covers for no run. So pretty much everybody's on the boundaries except for Rocker here, who's at covers, stopping the ones. Matthew Quaid on strike, and he hits that towards Cal Connor for 1. That looks like Robo doing the fielding out there. Alex now on strike, score on 7, 1 delivery to come. Oh, there's movement behind the bowler, so he pulled away. And that's hidden pads, no run. So after 2 overs, Heartbreakers on 7, no loss of wickets yet. Alan Burns coming back to bowl. Let's take a look. I'm gonna try and check the scores in the other grounds. Warren Warriors about to start versus Dank Seeds. Dank Seeds look like they're fielding, and Warren Warriors will be batting. Here comes Adam. Oh, and that's hit on the leg side, away for 4. All the way to very fine leg. Just going through the menus here to try and get to the fixtures and looking at the live scores. So Matthew Quaid still on strike, having scored 4 to fine leg, and this time he hits that to mid on for 1. And I'm just making my way to the matches. So Dilly Gabs 11, no loss of wicket in the second over versus Quality Craig. Oh, hit on the pads. There was a bit of an inside edge, I think. There were 2 noises. Heartbreakers here, 12, no loss of wicket in the third over. And next door, the Warren Warriors, 3 runs, no loss of wickets in the first over. Well fended off. That goes towards covers. And it sounds like Dank Seeds have had a good start. Wicket down for Warriors already in the first over. That's the match next door to us. And this one's hit to covers for 1, looking for 2, but not to be. So yeah, Warriors 1 down, 3 runs after 4 deliveries in their match with Dank Seeds. Now that's the end of the over here. Heartbreakers on 13 after 3. Change of bowler. It's Alan Burns. Sorry, Andrew Burns. Alan Burns just finished. And Alex on strike. And he's hit that to extra covers for 1. Just walking it. No need to strain yourself too much. It's not that hot here today, but the humidity is still a bit stifling. Kind of like tropical weather here lately because of all the rain we've been having. 11 mil of rain last night, and that's gone through to the keeper. Yeah, so 11 mil overnight, and on the south side and 14 on the north side, and there were concerns there would be a bit of weather around this afternoon, but it's all cleared up and it's good to go. Very good conditions, in fact, despite the humidity. Just hit backward of point for 1. Goes on to 15. 2 deliveries to come this over. Alex on strike again. And he punches that away to backward point for 1. If the ball goes up in there, I'll try and follow it and see if we can capture the any catches that might come. Final delivery, and that's squished to mid wicket. Robo doing the chasing, just the 1 run. And that's the end of that over, and that's 4 gone for 17, scoring at just over 4 runs an over. Now, this time, change a bowler. We have a Matthew Lindsay bowling. So again, 17 after 4. Looks like he's right arm over, shutting that ball. Oh, and that's hit to cow corner, short of Robo for 1. And 18 runs now in the 5th over. 4 deliveries to come. And that's leg side wide. And that's hit backward of square leg for 1. All right, we have 2 more deliveries to come. Oh, sorry, 3 more deliveries to come because of the wide. Score on 20. And the ball going back and forth. No extra runs stolen. There's a full toss and hit to very deep on the leg side for 4. I'm gonna put my phone in the other pocket because it's getting very warm. It's facing the sun and might stop streaming if it gets too hot, I think. So that was a long leg where that ball ended up. Now this is the 4th delivery, and that's hit to deep mid wicket for 6. Well, that would be deep square leg rather than mid wicket. Mid wicket is more towards me. So yeah, deep square leg for 6. I'll check the scores in the other grounds at the end of this over. 1 delivery to come, score on 30. and that's wide dish of Matt, no call for wide, so that's the end of that over. Let's go and check the scores in the other grounds. Important to know because Dilligavs versus Quality Craig, the winner of that also goes through to the grand final to meet whoever wins this match. And Dilligavs currently 24, no loss of wickets in the 5th over. Next door to us, Warden Warriors on 22, loss of 1 wicket in the 4th over. And Heartbreakers here, they're on 30 right now after 5. Now Shane Logie bowling to Alex, and that's on the stumps and fended off. No run. Showing a bit of respect there, Alex, to Shane. Shane's a tall block, so delivery is fairway high, and that's a wide. Appeal for caught behind. There must have been a noise, but the ball was a fair way away from the bat. And that's gone up in the air. No, there's nobody there to catch it, short of all the fielders. Robo doing the fielding there and sending it back. 1 run. This time Matthew Quay hits that to mid-wicket, and Robert doing the fielding again, foxing a bit, and just the 1 run again. Should be the 4th delivery, 2nd last, and that's coming straight over to us, long on for 4.
A bit of danger there, mate.
Yeah, I know. I have to be ready to pick up the camera and run. Alright, so that's a 4 from Alex. Score moves on to 37. 1 delivery to come this over. And that's hit to mid-wicket. No, not backward of square leg for 1. Alright, that should have been the end of the over. So score on 38 after 6. Running at just over 6 runs on over. And now we got Matthew Lindsay again. And that one's hit to mid-wicket was Cal Corner for 1. Robo doing the fielding, they're going back for 2. Scores on 40 now. Oh, Alex jumped at that one and hit to mid-wicket. Scott Parr doing the fielding there. Score moves on to 41 with now Matthew Quaid on strike, and he's hit that to deep square leg for 4. That's more like long leg really, because it was finer than I thought. So 4 hit towards long leg, and the score now moves on to 45. 2 deliveries to come in this over. And that one's hit up in the air. Chance of a catch. Nope. In between the 2 fielders there. And where the heck are they? Oh, there they are. Great camera work. Let's go back to the middle. And so they took, let's see, Matt Quaid's on strike, so that must have been a 4. Must have gone out of the boundary, are they? Whoa, hitting the pads. And not given. I'm at a slight angle though. I'm slightly off center. It looked good from here. So chance could appeal there, not given, and the score remains on 49 after 7. We now have Shane Logie coming back to bowl. Leg side wide. How close was it? Pretty close? It looked good from here. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, a bit of an angle. And that's hit to long leg for 4. It's called that deep fine leg for 4. Now looking for the ball in amongst the fallen branches are there. It's a bit of rubbish strewn around in that corner of the field. The ball's coming back now. So Alex riding his luck. He's on 23 now, and with him Matthew Quaid on 29. Oh, that went wildish, but he chased it and hit it to deep point for 1, coming back for 2, and they made it. So putting a bit of pressure on the fielders. These 2 batters are pretty quick. And that's hit to mid-wicket this time. 2 fielders converging. Robo gets to it first. Sends it back to the middle. Shane Logie with 1 more to come. 2 more to come. And that's gone up in the air and over Rob's head for 6. You might have seen the ball land there in amongst the trees. So Matthew Quaid quickly moves to 35, and the score on 63 with 1 ball to come in the 8th over. I'll check the scores in the other grounds at the change of bowler. So Shane Logie final delivery this over. Score on 63. And that's gone up in the air, but it's going to land short of the fielders. Robo coming round to get it. And I assume just the 1 run. So that's the end of that over. The score is on 64. And that's 8 overs gone. So scoring at a rate of 8 and over. Now we got Anthony Cagliardi coming into bowl, and as I said, I'll check the scores in the other grounds in between the change of bowler. See if I can get there before we start. Okay, Diligas 52, no loss of wickets in the 8th over. And next door to us, Golden Warriors on 56, 2 wickets down after 7. That's a big toss, almost on the full. Well, actually, it was hit on the full by Matthew Quaid for 1 to deep mid wicket. Alex not ready yet. Here we go. And that's hit up in the air over the head of Roca to the boundary for 4. Score moves to 69 in the 9th over. Projected score according to this about 154, I think, or is it 164? I can't see. Full toss, but a full delivery that is managed well by Alex, and he hits a 1 to deep mid wicket. Matthew Quaid on strike now, and that's hit to mid wicket again, but along the ground this time. It's actually gone to a deep square leg. And that's a wide. So 1 delivery to come. Score on 72. And that's leg side wide, unfortunately. So that's the end of that over. Score 75 after 9. Alex on 35 and Matthew Quaid on 38. Now we have another change of ball. This time is Roca coming in. Josh Roca to ball. So Heartbreakers have started really well. No loss of wickets. 75 on the scoreboard after 9 overs. And hit that to mid on for 1. No chance of 2. Matthew Lindsay doing the fielding there. And that's hit straight at this time. And 4. Unfortunately, in the field didn't work that time. Alex hitting it straight to where Matthew Lindsay was fielding before. Score moves on to 80. That's a chase wideish, but not given. Because the batter chased it all the way across, I guess. Was hit backward of point for 1. And returns to the fielding out there. And the score now on 81 with 1 delivery to come in the 10th over. And through to the keeper. Missed by Matthew Quaid. But Alex on 40 and Matthew on 39, and that's the end of the 10th. So they're going to switch ends. Bowling now from the MacArthur Avenue end, which is the north end. The Heartbreaker contingent, of course, nice and relaxed there on the boundary, waiting for the return to come in on bat, just on the square leg umpiring position, and field's being moved around a bit. Nobody back here, so if any balls come this way, I'm gonna have to do the fielding myself. Bowling is Anthony Cagliardi again. Oh, a big appeal. Oh, hello. That one went down to deep extra covers for 1. Was a chance of a catch, but it landed a bit to the left and short of what I think is rubble. Comes another delivery. Oh, that's gone straight over the bowler's head and 6 into the bushes. That's the danger of this field. The ground is just on the other side, the road is just on the other side of those bushes, so if the ball clears the bushes, it lands on the road. With a fair bit of traffic going through, there's every chance somebody's gonna get hit one day. Thankfully over the years we've been lucky. And another hit, but this time to extra covers for 1. Alex on strike now. Score on 89. And a full delivery, and it goes through the keeper and through the keeper's gloves for 1 by. Score moves on to 90. 1 ball to come this over. And does hit to cow corner for 4. Valiant effort there from the fielder. I think it's Andrew Burns. Unable to stop it though on full stretch. And that's a retirement for Matthew Quaid. So just coming into bat now. Just Bachua. And Alex remains on 41. Score 94 after 11 for the Heartbreakers. That's a very good start. From now on, they could double that because they've got plenty of wickets in the shade, including Matthew Quay, who's just retired, so he can always come back if they lose a few wickets. Now, this is Josh Rocker bowling. Ooh, hit to cow corner for 6. Into the bushes and hopefully dropped in on this side of the fence. So Heartbreakers now on 100 with Alex Valentine on 47. No, yep, the ball landed on this side of the fence. That's good. Alex seems to have his eye in now. In comes Josh again. Went straight to the stumps, but hit away to extra covers for 1, coming back for the second. And big arm from Robo, but it's gone right past the bowler for an extra run. And so Alex should be retired now. Yep, he's off. And Ian, I think that's Ian Dayhue coming in. No, it's too big a bloke for Ian Dayhue. Where's Ian? This could be George. Yeah, it is George Sush. So we have Josh coming in and through to the keeper. No run. Score remains on 103 in the 12th over. At the end of this over, I'll check the scores on the other grounds. Oh, that's gone straight to Lucky. Yep, taking the catch. I hope you guys got to see that. So just on his way with a good catch from Shane Logie, who had to contend with the sun being directly opposite him. Now coming in is Michael Quaid. So that's the first wicket the Heartbreakers have lost today. with a score of 103. Unlucky for Jazz, who'd been waiting for a good 11 hours before he got a chance to face a delivery. That's a no ball over the boundary. And as I said, I had to do a bit of fielding, so free hit coming up. So it's a no ball with 4 deliveries, and Josh Rocker coming around the wicket now to a left-handed Mick, and he's hit that to extra covers for 1. Shane Logie doing the fielding. Score moves on to 109 after 12, and Michael Quaid on, I think it's 6, and George Sush yet to open his score, hasn't faced a ball yet. Scott Parr going off to have a word with Anthony Gagliardi, discussing some tactics there, I reckon. They need wickets at this stage to make sure that Heartbreakers don't get over 180. Because if they keep going in their merry way, then they'll break 180 easily. The projected score is 182 at the moment. And that's gone through to on the leg side. Scott Parr doing the fielding and keeping it to, oh, there's nobody there. And luckily for Scott, he didn't realize that Anthony Gagliardi had come to this end of the pitch, and he threw it over towards the bowler's end. So they took the extra run, I think. Yeah, Josh Sush on strike again. And as a square leg through to Matthew Lindsay, who does well to stop that and keep it to 1. That was hit nice and square by George. Flat, no chance of a catch. Now facing Michael Quaid, and he's hit that to Kyle Connor. To Shane Logie, who does the fielding over there and keeps it to 1. Score moves on to 113. I forgot to check the scores before. I'll do it at the end of this over. George hits that back towards the bowler on the bounce. No run. And that's hit 2. Oh, Shane Logie at deep extra covers and keeps it to 1. It's almost a chance of a catch by Dean Carey. So now Michael Quaid on strike, and there's a full toss delivery, and that's hit backward of square leg for, oh, they're going back for 2. Hello. Oh, and it's gone through, and they're coming back for, nah, Josh sends Michael back. He might have gone in the way, I think, of Anthony Gagliardi, so he thought not better take the extra run. Showing a bit of sportsmanship there. So now we got Mark Roberts coming into bowl. He can be a tricky customer to face. Got some singers he delivers and gets batters in all kinds of trouble. Here's one on leg side, hits George on the pads, going down leg though, so there's no appeal. Score 116 in the 14th over. Oh, this one's gone straight up and over the bushes onto the road, I'm sure, for 6. And the gate is open, thankfully. But yeah, it's gone a long way across the road. In the meantime, let's do a quick check of the scores in the other grounds. So Water Warriors 100 after 12, well, in the last ball of the 13th over, 4 wickets down, versus Dank Seeds, yet to bat, and Dilligas 114, 1 wicket down in the 13th over. Oh, and that's hit to deep mid wicket for 6. Hit the building on the full. That's a big 6. And it's gone over the roof, hit the top of the roof of the building down there, and it's gone over to the other side. So the guys are chasing it, trying to find that ball. Gone looking for it on the side there. It's like watching the West Indies versus Australia play at the Bloodstone Arena in Tasmania, where the ball kept going into the out of bounds and getting lost. So we got one lost ball, so we're sending in a replacement ball. Alright, let's see what George Sush can do with the next one, having scored that massive 6. And a bouncer from Mark Roberts, and that's gone to fine leg for 1, coming back for 2. Matthew Lindsay doing the fielding and sending it in, keeping it to 2. Score moves on to 130. With 6 overs to go after this final delivery in the 14th over. Oh, 5. Oof, and through to the keeper. Good delivery, that one. Mark Roberts not happy, but they're gonna switch. I think they're gonna switch keepers. Yep. So Mark Roberts having bowled 1, given 14 away. Scott Park comes into ball now, and Mark Roberts will do the keeping. No, wait. Scott Park's not going to be bowling yet. He's off to the boundary, and Anthony Cagliardi continues with the bowling. Score 130 after 14. Projected score now 180, what looks like 6. And here we go to Mick, and he hits that to square, deep square leg for 1. Adam Burns doing the fielding out there. George Sush now on strike. Let's see where this one goes. Big swing. Oh, over the head of the fielder there. It looked like he was in for a chance, but just clearing him in the end. I think that's Andrew Burns out there. Yeah, went through to the bushes over his head. No chance of catch at the end. And 6 scored. George again. In comes Anthony Cagliardi. Leggish and hit to deep square leg. Matthew Lindsay doing the fielding and keeping it to 1. Alright, so the score is 138 now in the 15th over, 2 deliveries to come. And that's a wideish one, but it's hit to long on for 1. George Sush now facing, he's on 23 already of 10 balls. Oh, full delivery and hit straight to Matthew Lindsay on the boundary, keeping it to 1. And that's the end of that over. So that's 15 overs gone, scoring 140. Scott Parr to bowl now. George Sush on 24, Michael Quaid on 13. And let's quickly check the scores in the other grounds if we can. As Scott Parr makes his way to the bowling crease. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse me. Okay, Scott Park marking his run up. So we got Warden Warriors 113, 4 down in the 15th over. And Dilly Gaffs 136, 1 down in the 15th over as well. Here, Heartbreakers 140, 1 down after 15. And Scott Parr's first delivery is very full. But George unable to get under it. And so he just hits it straight back to Scott. No run. Next delivery, and that's gone for 6. Big hit to Cal Connor over the bushes towards the cars going past, and massive 6. We may be having to look for another spare ball pretty soon. Thankfully I got a few spares in the bag, but not ideal that we're losing so many balls over the fence onto the road and across to the church there. Don't know if you can see the church. Where's the church? Where's the church? I'm seeing, what am I seeing? Top of the trees, top of the trees. Ah, there's the church. Right back there. And that's the direction that ball's traveled. So the guys have gone off to look for it. And it looks like they're coming back now. So score on 146. Alex is making his way towards me. And here comes the ball. What is that? Is that a spare ball? Maybe they didn't find it. How are you, Alex?
Pubs?
Are you happy with the score progress so far? 146, 1 down.
Yeah, I think so.
With 5 hours to come.
Taking on track for 200 here.
Yeah, well, the projected score was 180, but with George, the way he's hitting them, could easily be 200. That's gone to deep covers, extra covers for 1. Ah, I thought he was going to go across the boundary for 4. Didn't quite get there. So that's 2 runs, isn't it? Yeah, 2 runs taken by George. Scott Parr rearranging the field again. And his 4th delivery coming up. He started well, but George got hold of him, and this one's hit to deep Calcona for 4. So what do you think? You're retired. Who else retired? Was it Matt?
Matty Quaid, yeah, great innings.
Yep.
Well, skipper Mickey Quaid gave us the job of being none for 80 after 10 pubs.
And you've done that.
And that's what we did.
So tick the first box.
And now we've handed over to the big hitters. Georgie Zuch absolutely belted him. He's already hit 3 balls out of the park today.
Yes, so easily. And so now we had to pull in the spare balls already.
Yeah.
But that's why I keep a lot in the bag. So that's extra covers through to the make the boundary again. Cut off by Shane Logie there, and sent in and kept it to 2.
Outfield's very slow, Pubs.
Is it?
Anything along the ground. It doesn't look it, but anything along the ground is pulling up for 1 or 2 at best.
But it's been more just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Well,
bit of moisture.
We did have a bit of rain, yes, last night. 14 mil in the city.
Yeah.
11 mil down south. So yeah, that's gonna play havoc with the ball carrying through to the boundary.
You're fairly experienced with the 11 mils down south, Pubs.
Yeah, absolutely. Now this is Andrew Burns coming into bowl. He's coming around the wicket, and Mick hits him to deep cow corner for 1. And the Warriors having lost another wicket next door. I'll check the scores at the end of this over. So as I said, the winner of this match goes through to the grand final against the winner of Dilligans versus Quality Craig. Yeah, George scored
38 off 17. Very handy knock though.
Yep, very quick. I thought he was on his way to another 50.
Yeah. Striking him at over 220 this point in the game. Very handy to semi-final parts.
Absolutely. Who's this coming in now? Is that not
Liam Richardson?
Liam. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully Liam either bangs a few 6s or kicks his stumps over. Plenty of man in the shed, Pubs.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying early on, that with the number of wickets you got in hand, you can start swinging now, and you and Matthew Quay can come back in towards the end, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So 155 now, with still 4 of us to come. Projected score is 189, but we're thinking more like 190 to 200.
200 would be very good in the semi-final.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
These guys all bat though. They all bat well.
That's right.
And there's been some very tight games between these two teams, Pubs.
Yes.
Long-term rivals.
Absolutely. Yep. Been building that one up. Yep. You guys have a bit of history, close games, and who's been winning most of the matches?
I believe Heartbreakers.
Heartbreakers have won most of the matches. Okay.
They tell me they're 9-2.
Oh wow, well, that's a big difference. It doesn't seem like it from the watching the games over the years.
A lot of close results.
Yeah.
Close runs, close ball to the boundary, getting caught for a victory.
Yep. Good games to watch. Let's hit extra covers for 1. That's why I enjoy coming out here to watch the games, and it's good matches to watch, good action, good batting, good bowling. Fielding, maybe.
Yeah. Good ends. But have you had a more glorious evening in the National Capital, Pubs?
It's great, isn't it?
21 degrees, late afternoon sunshine.
Yep. Ooh, that's gone up in the air. Let's see, people going around.
This is going.
He's got
Never
it.
in doubt.
Yep.
And that's the skipper, Mickey Quay, gone for 14 off 9, Pubs. He had to start swinging though. There's no point wasting balls here.
Exactly.
No point wasting balls.
So Andrew Byrne successful. He's got 2 wickets now. In his 3rd over, 1 delivery to come. So Conan bowled, and Ian Dayhue coming in. I've seen him score a few 6s, Ian.
True.
He was a bit shaky when he first started playing, but he's much better now.
Yeah, he is. Now, hopefully a couple of boundaries here, Pubs. Can't be wasting balls.
No, that's
Particularly
right.
with Matty played in the sheds after his rampaging 26 baller earlier.
Yep.
So hopefully these two don't bog things down.
That's right. Either hit him or get out. Just watch that one go through.
Left one first up.
Yep. Just checking his length. So score 156, 17 overs gone, 3 overs to come, and looking for another 35 runs to get him to a good 190 thereabouts. If we can push 200, even better. I'm just gonna have a quick squeeze to the other grounds to see what's going on. Golden Warriors have just lost their wicket about an hour ago. So there's 132, 5 down in the 18th over, and Dilligav's 173, 1 down after 17. Now 177, 1 down after 17.1.
Yeah.
And Ian Dayhue having a swing, but called a wide.
Yeah, Dilligav's looking on track for a decent score there, and I'm sure they'll bowl well. So they've got to be raging favourites at this point in the game in the other semi, Pubs?
Yes, absolutely. They have picked up because they were a bit low in the scoring department earlier. Oh, that's gone up in the air, but short of the fielder. And the bowler Scott Parr chasing that one himself. Keeping it to just was it 1 or 2 in the end?
Just a
1
single,
run.
Just a single here.
Yeah, I can't tell who's running how many because I'm just watching the fielders and where the ball goes. And Ian Dayhue, big one, and it's gone to Matt Lindsay and over his head for 6.
I called it 6.
Yep.
That was generous. I think it might have bounced inside, but he's called a 6 to cover up for the error. It's the kind of thing I'd do, Pubs.
Well, yeah, it depends. I think you can see the con upside down there right next to him, so it would have gone for 6. Yeah, over his head. It's hard to jump for those ones. They either drop in or just carry over the boundary. So now 164.
Maybe keep pushing here, boys.
Ian Dayhue missing that one. Through to the keeper for no run.
What's your prediction at this point in the game, Pubs, in terms of a winner?
Well, I have to remain neutral. Because it's anybody's game really at this stage until both
Could I tempt you to make a prediction if we gave you a beer or 2?
Well, yeah, well, I was surprised you turned up with no beers. As you were walking towards me, I was looking forward to a beer, but there was none.
All right.
So
definitely, I can sort that out at the innings break for you, Pubs.
Yeah, I might come over and get one.
LMS Canberra's finest commentator.
Yes, I think, there's another big 6 by Ian. Wow, he's doing really well.
Shot fakey!
Yep, there you go. So Ian's got his eye in straight away, and not wasting. There were a couple of dot balls in between those two sixes, but he's moving the score along to 170 now with 2 hours to come. And I think Liam Richardson is getting his shoelaces tied up by the umpire. It doesn't seem like he's tied them together, so he's still walking freely.
He hasn't done much so far for his laces to come undone.
I
Three off three.
3 off 3, not much. He hasn't been facing many balls. That sounds like the groundskeeper next door to us. Yep, he's moving his.
It's a bit tight here.
The heavy-
Andrew Burns coming back on. He's got 2 for 9 off his first 3. So.
And that's through to the keeper. Okay, yeah, these guys have to swing. Doesn't matter if they get out now at this stage with 2 hours to come.
Yeah, plenty in the sheds, pubs.
Yep. You still got your pads on? Yep.
Don't think I'll be needed.
Oof, that's a wide. So you got hit in the pads a few hours ago before you retired. How did you feel about that one? Were you nervous about it, or did you think it was going down leg side?
I think it was off the thick edge of the bat, pubs, straight down.
Yes,
so
yes.
Good umpiring of Sharfie was aware of it.
Yeah, I thought I heard 2
that?
noises. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the only reason. Yeah, otherwise it was plumb.
Yeah, it was fun. LMS Canberra is very, very lucky to be filled with great competent umpires. And
Yes,
that makes you freed up to be able to do the commentary.
absolutely. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
All right, so they've gone through for 2. And the score now 173 in the 19th over. Are we still looking at 190 to 200, you reckon, or are we going to settle for
We've
180?
slowed down now. We've got the Burns boys bowling.
Come off the pads on the leg
They've got to run
side.
2 or 3 here. Big.
Mark Roberts coming towards us, and they've gone 2. So 2 leg buys, I reckon. Was there any bad on that? I didn't hear any.
Nah, leg.
bad.
Leg
It
bye.
was definitely leg buy, right? But,
Yeah.
yep, there it is. Because it's leg buys. So Andrew Burns bowling again. His second last delivery for this over.
I think on for
Liam.
12 runs so far. Very
yeah,
handy.
yeah, very good, isn't he? Oh, I don't think he didn't bowl to George, did he? Hang on, what's going on here?
I think they've lost the bail.
There he is. It's right there in front of them. It's funny when the bail's right in front of you and you can't see it. All right, what do you reckon? I don't think you're going to get a chance to bat.
No, definitely not.
No, at this stage, unless you lose 3-4 wickets. But yeah, they've got a swing.
They do.
Straight back to the bowler.
Too many dots here, tying it down. Could be the difference come the end of the game.
Yeah.
We'll be doing well to get to 185 at this point. You've got to think they're going to bring back Adam Burns, their opener, who's only went for 8 off his first 2 overs.
That's pretty good.
It was tough to get away.
Yeah. And that's a better one. That's hit to mid wicket. They're looking for 2. Yep, they're coming back. They're running everything they can.
We'll take those.
That's 2 runs. And that's the end of that over, is it? Yes. So 177, 3 down after 19. Final over coming up. Good chance of they'll get one past 180 for sure. And if Ian Dehue is on strike and he can manage another 6, that'll be a home run 12. So it's possibility of 190 to 195.
That's true. And they do have the Mighty Hardies. We've got our home run specialist standing there at square leg, Pat Piani, coming off a home run. He's hit the most home runs for Heartbreakers this season.
Has he?
Yeah.
That's amazing. The specialist home run, eh?
He's a specialist all-rounder, I think.
Alright, here we go. Ian Dehue on strike. And Adam Burns, as you forecast, has come into bowl. And that's gone through to the keeper. No run.
Yeah, we don't want too many dots this over here, pubs.
Nah. As close as many as you can, regardless of the circumstances. Push him around and just run, basically. That's better. That's not 2 extra covers. For 1, they settle for 1.
Single's slightly better than a dot, pubs.
Absolutely. Worth its weight in gold. Or BS even. So you're off to Barbados then, eh?
Yeah, flying out early tomorrow morning, pubs.
Wow. From here or from Sydney?
Canberra to Sydney.
Okay.
And
And that's gone up in the air.
That'll be safe.
Two deep
Got to
extra
go
covers.
2 there on the arm.
Yeah, they're coming
Burnsy.
back for 2. Here
Yeah.
comes the ball. He's safe.
Running, boys.
Yeah, so
It should be good pubs over there.
how long are you going to spend out there? A week or 2?
2 weeks. So
2
we've
weeks.
got, it's the Masters World Cup. Hopefully the Australian team goes well.
Have they got a good chance of winning a few games, or what do you reckon? How competitive is it going to be?
I think it's going to be very competitive.
Mm.
The bookies that I've spoken to have us in favourites to finish top 4,
Okay.
and anything can happen in finals LMS pubs.
How many teams competing? 4?
No, 10.
Ah, okay.
10 nations. 10 nations. We're playing the home nation of Barbados first up, so I'm
Wow.
sure they're going to have a few very
yes,
handy bowlers.
Of course.
Um,
Well, Ian Dayhue had to swing for that one, and unfortunately for him, hit the middle stump and he's out. No additional runs, but 181 on the scoreboard. That's
Yep.
going to be a good defendable score.
I think that could have actually been a part of match strategy there, Pubs, because it does bring, 81.
Okay.
What do you reckon? Enough?
Yeah, I'm still thinking, yeah, it's a good chance you guys might get might get away with it. But you have to get Josh Rocker out early on. Mark Roberts, he can score a few as well. So you got 2 good batters already there.
Yeah.
Then there's Anthony Gagliardi. He might squeeze a few runs.
Okay.
So yeah, and of course Shane Logie. Yeah. So
Anyone's game.
Yeah, I think it's still in the balance.
All right, thanks, Pubs. Come
It's,
over and grab a beer.
All right, mate.
Go the Hardies. Thanks, guys.
Good luck. And the final score there was 181, 4 down for the Heartbreakers. So the Accelerated Nines Watchmen now have to score 182 to win this one and make it to the grand final. In the meantime, let me check the scores in the other grounds. Teams making their way to the clubhouse. Let's see, where are we? Canberra. The Warren Warriors finished 144, 5 down in the 20 overs. And Dilligavs 214 in the end, only 1 wicket down after 20 overs. So Quality Craig will have to score a good 215 to get up. Greg Axon retired on 52. Charles Tranta 47. Caught Mitch Volta retired on 50. Brock Winkler retired on 53. Luke Ryan not out 9, and Jason Brown also not out 1. So for the bowlers, Hamad Choudhury got hit for 50 of his 4 overs, and next one of that was Avad Dave, 35 of 3 overs. Johan Swanpole, 35 of 4. Rehan Assam, 26 of 4. And let's see, George Marshall, 33 of 3. And Joshua Tom, 16 of 1 over. And John Marshall, 17 of the 1 over. So 215 for Quality Craig to try and win this one. And that's the match between first and fourth. And let's go back to this one here now. Heartbreakers having managed 181, 4 wickets down after 20. Accelerated Nice Watchmen need 182 to win. And I'll leave the commentary for a little while now while I have a little break. Maybe I'll go and grab a beer and I'll be back. The camera right in there.
This is the last. You can share if you want.
It's alright. It's okay. I'm not.
Just only one.
I'll just go and grab a beer. I don't need any more. I'll have to leave my phone here though, otherwise the reception will
Did you get the
disappear.
ball?
Ah, they're already coming back. Well, I'm not gonna have a chance to go anywhere.
Hey, Michael!
Where's the where are the balls? I'll grab it. Where are the balls on the bag? Okay, I'll leave this here. Hopefully, it won't. Okay, the fielders have made their way onto the ground, and the batters are now making their way to the middle. So Auxiliary Nice Watchmen needing 182 to win. We've got Mark Roberts facing up, and Andrew Burns with him in the non-strikers position, and Liam Richardson bowling. So that comes straight to long off for one. I had to go and fetch myself a beer. They don't come to me no more. And that one's hit 2 extra covers. Away for one. Mark Roberts back on strike. That's cramped him up a bit, but he's managed to squeeze that to mid wicket for one. Gang seats are there batting now, next door to us. In the meantime, here's Liam Richardson bowling, and that's hit to over the head of Ian in the end. He had a good chance to catch it, but it went away. So the first chance, it's gone over Ian's head for 6. Mind you, he's facing the sun square on, so it'll be hard to pick the ball from that end. Next chance to Andrew Burns, and this one hit to cow corner and over for 6, I think. Was that a 6 or a 4? 6, yeah, 6. So Auxiliary Nice Watchmen, knowing that they have to score big right from the start, swinging hard, getting a couple of 6s already. Score moves on to 13 after the first over. In comes Mick Quay to bowl. Andrew Burns on strike. He's already on 11 of 3 balls. Mark Roberts on 2 of 2. Robo. Hey, that should be Mark Roberts on strike. Yep, and he is, and that was Whitish, but he's hit it away to point. Forward of point for 1. And their run rate is looking good at the moment. Here comes Meek, a bit flatter. That's hit to covers towards Jazz for 1. Yep, the recommendation is to keep that ball outside off. Here comes Mick again to Mark Roberts and Whitish again, and that's hit to deep mid wicket. Deep covers for 1. All the fielders on the boundary here. Nobody's seen to stop the 1s or 2s. And that's squeezed backward of point for 1, looking for 2. No, sent back by Mark Roberts because Liam had the ball in his hand already. Matthew Quaid with the gloves at the back. Mick bowling from this southern end. Mark hits that one to deep point, and feel they're not seeing it yet. Now they're rushing to it. So that was deep backward point for 2. And after 2 overs, accelerate nice Watchmen on 19. Liam Richardson coming. Oh, so that wasn't Liam over there then. Oh, that was Pat Piani, doing the fielding out there before with Jazz. And so now we have Andrew Burns on strike. No loss of wickets yet. Liam Richardson bowling. And that's hit to point again. Deep point for 1. Mark Roberts on strike now. Runs on the scoreboard, and that's hit to Cavas, just having to do the chasing and keeping it to 1. So obviously singles are not going to do it. They're going to have to score boundaries. And that's coming straight towards me, long off for 1. George Sush doing the fielding there. Mike Roberts slaps that one down towards Cavas for 1. Score on 23. Final delivery this 3rd over. Here comes Liam. And that's hit off towards deep mid wicket for 1. Short of Alex. Picks it up and throws it in. That's the end of that over. So that's 3 overs and the score's on 24. So running at 8 and over. They're going to have to score about 9 to 10 and over to be able to get to 182. Good start from Accelerate Nice Watchmen though. Mick into ball again. Michael Quaid. And Andrew Burns on strike. And that's hit to point. Deep point for 1. Oh! Misfield going back for 2. Putting the fielders under pressure with their hitting and running. In comes Mick again to Andrew Burns, and he hits that to extra covers for 1. George Sush doing the fielding there. Mark on strike now. Score on 27 in the 4th over. Oof, missed it on the leg side and it's gone off the gloves of Matt Quaid for an extra. So that's wide plus 1. Score on 29. Oh, that's gone up in the air. Chance of a catch. Alex coming under it and he's taking it. Good catch. So there you go. Alex doing very well, sliding in to take that catch. And everybody's happy except for the Accelerates who've lost their first wicket with the score on 29. 2 deliveries to come in the 4th over. And that looks like Matthew Lindsay coming in to bat. No, sorry, Adam Burns. I should put my glasses on. Alright, so Heartbreakers having taken 1 wicket already. Oh, that's a wide. Second wide for the over, so that'll be 3 extra runs. Score moves on to 32. And that's gone through to the keeper for no run. Score remains on 32 after 4. So running again at 8 runs and over. Needing 10 runs and over, I reckon, to get there comfortably. Liam coming into ball again. Score on 32, 4 overs gone, 1 wicket down. So at the end of this over, I'll check the scores in the other grounds. And that's gone straight to long off for 1. 2 fielders converging and keeping it to 1. And that's gone to Cavas. Liam doing the fielding himself, keeping it to 1. Mike Roberts on strike now. And you see that to Cavas again, and 1 run scored off that ball. Two balls to come this over, the 5th over. There's a full toss and goes through to extra covers. Stopped at the boundary by Jazz and George helping out, sending it in, keeping it to 2. And 1 ball to come this over. So the Heartbreakers with intent are there on the field. And that's gone through to the keeper. Oh, called a wide, late call for wide. And that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 ball to come. Let's go on 38 now. Final delivery to Adam Burns, who pushes that to backward of point for 1. Matt Quay doing the fielding. And the score moves on to 39, 1 down after 5. And the run rate has just dipped a bit under 8. Mick Quay coming into ball. And that's gone to deep point, backward of point for 1, 2. They'll come back for the second one. Boundaries are far between at the moment. Acceleration nice Watchmen need to start scoring some boundaries. And that's gone through to the keeper. In comes for Mick for his third one, and it's gone past him. Hit straight by Adam Burns for one. Mark Roberts now on strike. He's on 12 of 10. And there's a wideish one, but he squeezes that to extra covers for... Oh, they're going back for the second one. And Josh doing well, but they still managed to get to that second run. Want to come this over? Oh. Call out there for Pablo would have given it, I reckon. Here on the pad, but there might have been an inside edge. So Mark Roberts remains. Good appeal. But if there was an inside edge onto the pads, yep. And Mark Roberts pointing at his bat. Shafi doing really well in the middle there under pressure himself. It's a particularly high pressure game, of course, 2 versus 3 to make it into the grand final. And Shafi not perturbed by that wideish ball, not giving it wide. It's gone through, and Adam Burns, sorry, having a good look, wondering where that ball went and why it wasn't called a wide. Liam Richardson doing well at the moment. That's a fuller delivery, has gone right past the off stump for no run. Alright, so 3 more deliveries to come this over. Score on 44. Very nice Watchmen will start to be under pressure soon if they don't start scoring runs. That's gone through to the keeper for no run again. So again, Very nice Watchmen. Scoring has died off a bit. 4 dots in a row. 2 balls to come this over. They need to start scoring and scoring big. That's leg side, that's hit to mid wicket for 1. They might not look, they're not looking for the second one. Alright, Mike Roberts on strike for the final delivery this over. Score 45. And that's a wideish one, but Mike Roberts got hold of it and hit it to third man for 1. Pat Piani doing the fielding out there. And so the run rate has dipped below 7 now. Is that right? No, maybe not. Oh yes, it has. It's now 6.71 runs per over at the moment, and they need about, well, they need at the start of it about 8 or 9 runs and over. So it's still close enough, but they need to pick up the run rate. That's been hit to extra covers for 1. They're going back for 2. George doing the fielding, keeping it to 2. At the end of this over, I'll check the scores in the other grounds. Mick coming in for his second delivery, and that's a full toss, and Mark Roberts got hold of it and hit it to deep square leg for 1. Okay, score 49 after 7.2 overs. Alan Burns on strike, and he hits that towards past us, what would have been third. That's gone into the bushes for 4, but that would have been the third slip position, and it's gone right past for 4. So in the other grounds, Warden Warriors having scored 144, Danksis are on 94, 2 down in the 8th over, and Quality Craig are on 90, 2 down after 8 overs. So they're well on their way to chase that 214 runs. And here Alan Burns hit a 2 to third man, and the score on 55. 1 delivery to come. Mick Quaid has given away 28 runs so far by taking a wicket, and this is his final delivery this innings. And that's ball straight and hit away to covers by Adam Burns for 1. And that's the end of the 4th over for Michael Quaid, who's given away only 29 runs. That's not bad under the circumstances, taking a wicket. Caught by Alex, of course. And 8 overs gone, 1 wicket down, scores on 56.
What's the score?
56.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
10 below 80, don't you?
Well, they're running at about 7 runs and over, and they need about 9 runs and over from the start.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly 7 runs and over so far. And now it's Ian Dayhue coming in to bowl, so I should get ready to move my camera in case the ball comes my way. Alan Burns on strike. And that's a wide from the start. Oh, and that's hit to Cal corner for 6. Yep. Well, called a 4. Alex was in a better angle from where I am to be able to determine that. So Liam was inside the rope about 3 meters, and the ball went over his head for 4. Hard to pick the ball there with the sun on the west, I guess. Alan Burns again. Need more boundaries. And that's gone for a wide to Matt Quaid, not happy. Yeah, you can see from here. Called wide by umpire Shafi. Ian Dayhue. Oof, that's probably too high.
Hey, stay in the other stumps, Ian.
And Matthew Quaid doing the fielding, hitting the stumps, keeping it to 1.
Stay at that one. You're not sit.
And yeah, hit on the pads, but possibly high, so not given despite the appeal. Mark Roberts now on strike. Oh, and hit straight back to long off for 1 by Mark Roberts. And again kept to 1 by George Sush, who's doing the fielding here off the boundary. And that's hit towards Cal corner, short of the fielder, 1 again. So Ian Dayhue proving a bit expensive there, 10 runs off that over. Score moves on to 67 after 9. And Accelerates Nice Watchmen have picked up the rate a bit, but they're still below what they need to be. Now, this is Matthew Quaid coming into bowl. So Mick Quaid must have taken up the pads at some point when I wasn't looking. And that's a full delivery right at the feet of Adam Burns, unable to hit that one away. He could only just block it and no run. And that's hit away towards covers for one. It's getting dark here and cold very suddenly. The cloud covers come over and block the sun. There's no clouds anywhere except right in front of the sun at the moment. So score moves on to 68 in the 10th over. Matthew Quay coming over because he's a left-hander. Mark Roberts hits that straight back to him. No run. Only one run from his over so far. And that's hit to deep mid-wicket. Liam doing the fielding on the boundary there, keeping it to one. Final delivery this over. Only 2 runs away so far. Oh, full toss, and it's gone through to the keeper for no run.
Right over, Matt.
Got away with that one. George Such coming into ball now.
Prediction, Pablo.
Scores on 69.
That's your kind of zone. Quick shout out to Canberra watching at home.
Alright, so that's 10 overs gone. And they should be switching ends. Keeper should be coming over here. That's Mick Quaid, who's taken out the gloves after Matt Quaid kept for the first 8 or 9 overs. I didn't even notice them changing, switching keepers. They were so quick. Now, Fields moved around. And the bowling from the MacArthur Avenue end now. Ian Dayhue with the ball. Mark Roberts on strike. And they need 113 now of the next 10 overs. So about 11 and a bit runs per over. And that's hit to Cal Connor for 4. The sun's starting to show up again. A bit of cloud cover coming over from the west. Mark Roberts again, and he hits this one even higher and harder. And it's gone over Cal Connor for 6. This is what the Accelerated Nice Watchmen need. More of that, please. Scoreboard moves on to 79. I should take the time while they're looking for the ball to check the scores in the other grounds quickly. Dank sits on 126, 2 down after 10, chasing 145 to win against Warden Warriors. And Quality Craig 99, 2 down in the 12th over, chasing 215 to win against Dilly Gaffs. And here we have Accelerated Nice Watchmen on 79, chasing 182 to win. So Mark Roberts facing a flattish delivery from Ian Dayhue, keeps it to 1, doing his own fielding. And Mark Roberts moves on to 31 of 21 balls, and Adam Burns already on 29 of 24. He's facing Ian Dayhue now. Flattish delivery has gone up in the air, potential catch and taken. by, I believe that's Liam. Let me take a look. That does look like Liam. He's a fair way away, and Adam Burns out now. And Josh Roca comes into the middle. Josh Roca, of course, a big hitter. So unless the Heartbreakers can get rid of him quickly, Heartbreakers Accelerate's Nice Watchmen have still got a very good chance of getting there, knowing that, of course, Mark Roberts can't score big. He's had a few 50s and I believe 100 at some point, once or twice. Unfortunately, I don't have a statistician next to me to be able to tell me what the different batters' statistics are. Ian Dayhue successful, and that's gone through to the keeper, no run. Oh, I'm still pointing at the wrong place. I'm not even looking at the screen. Sorry. So that went through to the keeper for no run. Josh Roca unable to score. Score on 80. 2 down after 11. Mark Roberts on 31. And it looks like Scott Parr waiting on the square leg umpiring position, waiting to come in. Let's see what happens here. We have Matthew Quaid coming into ball again. Field all on the boundary. And a bouncer has got high to square leg. Oh, Alex was under it, but landing short of him, keeping it to just 1. Now Josh Roca on strike. Moving the field around a bit. Oh, full delivery above the waist, no ball. And it's gone through to extra covers for an extra 1 run. So no ball plus 1 run and a free hit. Mark Roberts benefiting from that. Free hit to him. Oh, straight back to Matthew Quaid. Oh, he's hurt himself. He's down. Possibly twisted an ankle, I think. Trying to take that. Yeah, it's not good. He's down. He's trying to walk it off, but possibly hurt himself badly there. Oh. Somebody else may have to finish that over for him. No, he's gonna go back to the keeping position. So while we have a bit of delay here due to injury, I'll have a quick squeeze at the scores in the other grounds. Dank Seeds were looking good to chase the score down, set to them by Warden Warriors. And as we look up the scores, the Dank Seeds are 137, 5 down after 12, needing 145 to win. In the other match, Quality Craig 114, chasing 215 to win, 3 down in the after 13 overs. And unfortunately here, Matthew Quaid's hurt himself bowling, so he's putting the keeper's pads on, hobbling again towards his keeping position. That's most unfortunate. He did well to stop that ball, but in the process hurt himself, twisting an ankle, I believe. Now Alex will finish this over. Alright, Matthew Quaid seems to be moving okay-ish. So no run. Josh Rocker facing, and that's hit to deep extra covers for 1. Alex looking around at his field, and Mark Roberts hitting that on the leg side for 1. Square leg position, and Matthew Quaid chasing that one. He's still hobbling about a bit. I have to check with him to see what happened, whether it's a knee or an ankle. And that's the end of that over. So now George Sush comes into ball. Score on 86. 12 overs gone, 2 wickets down. Now 96 runs to get of the next 8 overs. So we need 12 runs an over from now on. And that's hit to square, backward of square leg, more like fine leg now for 2. Score moves on to 88. George Sush bowling. And hit to fine leg again. Ian Dayhue having to do a bit of chasing. They're going back for 2 runs. Coming in from deep square leg down to fine leg to pick that up and keep it to 2. In comes George again to Mark Roberts, and that's a full toss, and it's hit for 4 to deep fine leg. And it looks like the Dank Seeds have scored the winning runs. Games finished next door. Water Warriors going down to Dank Seeds. George attempts a bouncer, it's gone up in the air to Alex, who takes another catch. And not sure what happened there. Did he drop it? I thought he'd taken the catch. That's gone on the leg side for a wide. I have to check what happened there. I thought he'd taken the catch. Oh, Suter keeper, no run. So that's 13 overs gone, score 99. They need 83 runs to win, with 7 overs left. Looks like, is it Jazz or Alex coming into bowl? Jazz. Just Patwash. Alright, so everybody back to the boundaries. Only Ian Dayhue here on the leg side, and Pat Piani on the off side. And just about to bowl. Mark Roberts on strike. He hits that straight back to him to long off for 4. So Pat Piani in the third man position, and Ian Dayhue on long leg. moving away from deep fine leg at the moment to a squarer position, and now he's a deep square leg, and that's gone over deep gully for 1. Top edge by Mark Roberts, and it ended up at the third man position. Pat Piani doing the fielding, and he's staying there, not going back to his deep backward point position, and this one's hit to deep mid wicket for 4. Okay, boundaries is what they need, and that's what they're getting at the moment. So scoring 108, 2 down in the 14th, and again this one here backward of backward of square leg. Pat Piani going back and collecting that ball and keeping it to 2. Here comes Jazz again, bowling round the wicket and delivers a wide. Score moves on to 111. So 71 required now of the next 7 hours after this, 6 hours after this delivery, and that's gone through to the keeper and given out. Possibly come off the gloves. So Josh Rocket down, out for 13 of 9. Mark Roberts 1 run away from 50 to retire. In comes, I think that's Matthew Lindsay. Matt Lindsay with Matthew with 1 T. So it's all happening now. 6 hours to come. 71 runs required to win this one. Auxiliary Nice Watchmen on 111, 3 down. Mark Roberts on strike and Scott Parr with him. And he's hit that to Kalkona for 4. Okay, mate, how are you?
Good, Paps. How are you?
Fantastic.
Yep.
Old Dunsky?
Yep.
And you got a set of gear with you at home?
Yeah.
And you'll be okay. I'll give you 2 balls, 2 new balls.
Yeah.
You can wait for us. It'll probably be a half an hour wait, or
No, I don't think so. It's going to be half an hour. It's probably
25 minutes,
Yeah, 20.
which is close enough to half an hour. And now we have Matt Lindsay on strike, and Mark Roberts has retired on 50. And Matt hits that to Cal Connor for 4. So, yep, Auxiliary Nice Watchmen need to accelerate their scoring. They scored a few boundaries now in the last couple of overs, so that's good for them. 119, still needing about 63 runs to win. George Such doing the bowling, and that's a bouncer, and it's hit to deep mid wicket for 4. So Matthew Lindsay doing really well there. This game is in the balance. Heartbreakers with the advantage, but Auxiliary Nice Watchmen with a chance here, with especially with Matthew and Scott Parr. If they can hit a few more boundaries, they will put Heartbreakers under pressure.
But still, they got a few wickets too.
Yeah, they got a few wickets in hand.
Yeah.
Mark Roberts retired, so he can always come back, and that's fended away for no run. 1 delivery to come this over. Is it? Or is it? That's the over. Okay, so it's done. It's not registered. No, it's not 1 to come. And that's leg side. And he's coming towards us. He's not going to make the boundary.
No, I don't think
And unfortunately, Matthew Quaid hobbling. Oh. making it worse. And so still one delivery to come this over. 125 on the scoreboard, 5 hours to come after this delivery. Chasing 182 to win. And that's gone up and over.
My God, that's
Deep mid wicket for 6. So there you go. As I said before, still in the balance. You got 5 overs to come. They need
51.
51.
51 from 5 hours.
So about just over 10 runs and over. So I think the Heartbreakers are starting to feel the pressure now.
Yeah, I think so.
They were doing well, keeping them down in the scoring
Baj
department. Bas, yeah, just Baj Bajwa coming into ball again. He was a bit expensive in his first over, but took a wicket. And that's hitting the pass on the leg side. No run. Big appeal. Matthew Quaid twisted his ankle as he was trying to stop a ball going past him as he was bowling.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so
That
he's put the
hurts.
pads on. Yeah, he's still hobbling a bit. I think it's an ankle. Could be a knee. Leg side again, but over the stumps, through to the keeper, no run. So just Bajwa with a bit more pace, making it a bit more difficult for Matthew Lindsay to score. And that's leg side. Oh, not a wide. Must have come off something. Come off the pads or something.
I think I heard something, Nick.
Okay. So runs given, no buys, no leg buy.
Oh. then
So it must have
there's a
been off the bat then, yeah. There was a little noise, but it's hard to tell what's going on there from back here
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
shadows on top of them. And that's hit
That's a good
backward
shot.
of square leg for 1, and they're going back for 2. It's run towards the...
How
what's
come they
that?
have 2 balls? over
Yeah, there's another ball of it.
there? Must be from the previous innings.
They must have kept a few spares in the middle, I reckon.
Yeah.
They're next to the stumps. So they're taking a few spares in case they lose a few through the bushes or over the fence and into the road. And that's how's that appealed? No, not given. There was 2 noises there, did you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So possibly off the bat again, onto the pads and runs given. So score on
I
1.
reckon if the scat bar will be on the crease for the most of time, there's a bit fair chance for the night watchman to win.
Yeah.
But
Well, the 135 now near
He can
47 to win of the next 4 overs.
is that Alex Valentine?
Yeah, he's out
Ah.
here
Okay.
with Heartbreakers,
Uh-huh.
the sister team to the Goffs
Yep.
and vice versa.
Yes, exactly. I see that George Joshi plays for Goffs. on
Yeah, a
Thursdays.
couple of times, yeah.
Yeah.
And Matthew Quaid or Mick Quaid, and
Yeah.
yep. And that's leg side, hit to backward or square leg for 1 and kept to 1 in the end. It's starting to get dark and cold here. I haven't got my jumper on.
That's why I took my jump up.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't smart enough. Alright, so I better take my glasses off, my sunglasses off so I can see. That's a full delivery.
Okay.
And it's hit to cow corner 4, what is it, 6 or 4?
6.
6 cold? Okay. Where is he going? Oh, getting the spare. There's a nice, you see, that's how you end up with 2 balls in the middle.
No time wasting.
No time wasting, that's right. A lot of spare balls, but I wouldn't keep him in the middle there. I'd put him in my pockets.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Alex again to Matthew, and that's leg side, possibly come off the pads. Yep, leg by 1. So 143 now. on the
39
scoreboard.
required from 17 deliveries.
Yeah, is it 29? 39.
39.
Yeah, 39. Scott Parr, 904 so far. Let's hit that one back to Alex, who doesn't want to hurt himself. Oh, now he's come up hobbling a bit. He's off to Barbados next, flying off tomorrow for a Masters competition in Barbados. Not a good idea to get hurt today.
Exactly.
And that's, well, he got something on it, but he didn't get very far.
Yeah, exactly. If he does a good shot straight away, it's going to be 6.
Yeah.
4.
That's right. So that's the end of the 17th over. And the score 143, 3 down.
39 from 3 hours.
39 from 3. Not out of the realms of possibility. And Matthew Lindsay, Matthew Lindsay has been hitting them well. He can. Is this Jazz again? Okay, so he's had difficulty against Jazz, but he's been hitting everybody else for 6s and 4s. And he's hit that to cover mid-wicket, for 1. All right, here we go. Game's in the balance. Scott Parr on strike, and he's hit that over slip for not making it. Still there. It didn't make the boundary. It stopped a couple centimeters short of the cons. I was expecting it to go over, and it just stopped.
Exactly. If it is like 1 inch,
Yeah.
it would have been a 4.
Yep. Score 146. An attempted bouncer, and it's gone over the top, and Matthew Quaid chasing it hard, and it's gone through for just the 1. Matthew Quaid being very brave there with his injured foot, and chasing that hard, making sure that it's only 1 in the end. So that's 3 deliveries to come still. Wait, did I run 2 or 1?
No, 1.
So why do we... Oh, he hasn't scored it yet? What's going on here? I got 2 here on the scoreboard. And Scott Parr facing, so that can't be right. I've still got Scott Parr. Maybe the scoreboard hasn't caught up. Oh,
That's a no ball.
no ball,
That hurts. Really hurts.
because that comes at pace too. Well, Matthew Lindsay not happy.
Not at all.
Well, obviously it wasn't intentional. It's not like he would have meant to do that. Just a bad delivery, that's all. Where did he hit him? I didn't see it. Oh, yeah.
Right on the stomach.
Okay. So, okay, Matthew Lindsay, we still got Scott Parr on strike. And he's got 6 off of that next one.
That brings us 29 required from 12.
He's got Scott Parr on strike.
No. Yeah, he needs to change that.
Hey, Shafi! Shafi! Yeah, he's fixing it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, he's fixed it. Yep, that's better. Alright, so there was a noble 1. Okay, and he's hit that one away to fine leg for 1.
So that brings us like 27 required from 11 deliveries, so which is kind of doable.
It's doable. 155 on the scoreboard right now, 3 down. And it's starting to get dark here, and that's gone past the bat through to the keeper for no run. And 27 required of the next 2 overs. Remembering that the last ball, if it's hit for 6, it counts as a home run, which is 12. So not that far away, really. A couple of 6s from Matt Lindsay, and they're back in business. So once again, a game between these teams coming down to the wire. And it's getting really dark out here now. Even though the sun's squeezing through the trees. Alex bowling, and that's hit flat and 4. That was hit to mid wicket, deep mid wicket for 4.
23 from 9 deliveries.
23.
23 from 9 deliveries.
Well, Matthew Lindsay could bring this one home. Alex getting smashed at the moment. And another one, but this one's go over, bouncing to the ground and over the keeper. Pat Piani coming in to collect that, keeping it to 1.
22 from 8.
Yep, doing well.
Looks like it's gonna be a close match.
Always a close match between these guys. These two teams always bring it down to the wire. So 3 deliveries to come in this over. And they're already on 160. And he's hit that one to deep extra covers for 4. Yep.
Couple of boundaries could be
Is his hand? Yep, like I said,
could change the map.
couple of big deliveries. They got plenty of wickets in the shed so they can swing.
So 18 from 7 deliveries.
18 from 7.
Don't forget that the last boundary comes as a home run.
I won't
Got
forget.
off 12 runs. If there's a 6. Oh, no.
That's gone through to the keeper. He needs more of that, but Accelerate Nice Watchmen need more boundaries. So if he brings it down to about 15 runs off the last over, that's doable. And does hit to deep covers for 1, going back for 2. That's I think Liam Richardson doing the fielding out there and
So
keeping it to
that's,
2.
16 required from last over.
Yep, 16.
Last over 16 runs.
This is it. Anybody's game at this stage.
Yeah, could be anyone.
Yep. And so, Accelerate Nights Watchmen on 166, chasing 182 to win. 16 runs required of this last over. Matthew Lindsay has shown that he can score a few boundaries. Just though, he's quickish. He's already hit Matthew Lindsay on the full above the waist, so he better not do that again. Let's hit to extra covers for 1. Scott Pound strike.
15 from 4. So this is gonna be a normal over because second wide doesn't count as ball.
Oof, another full delivery. Potentially above the waist as well.
14
Must have-
from 3.
Must have dropped fairly quickly.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
Yeah. So it wasn't above the waist, not the extras that the Accelerate Next Watchman would have liked. Score 168. And that's gone up in the air.
Okay.
It's gonna be short of the fielder who's looking for it. Keeping it to 1, and this could be it.
13 from 2 deliveries.
Now, all they need is to get Matthew Lindsay on strike again, and he'll score a 6 off the last one, and they can win the match. There we go. That's gonna go through to. George is doing the fielding, keeping it to just the 1. Oh, Scott Pye wanted to come back, but
So
yeah.
it has to be 6 now.
Yeah.
If it is a 6.
Yep.
Let's go, Jazzy. Ball the century.
So Matthew Lindsay on strike, just Pachua to hit, to bowl. I mean, final delivery, and unfortunately hit to long on. Oof. And unfortunately for Accelerate Next Watchman,
They lost by 10
short
runs.
by 11.
10.
10, yeah, short by 10, 11 to win. And that's it. 171, 3 down after the 20. Have you locked the gate?
Yep.
You got a key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I locked the gate.
Can you go for a walk and lock that gate across the road there?
Yep, sure.
Make sure it's locked, mate. And then we'll head off.
You still alive?
Huh?
You still alive?
Who's alive?
The
Yes, it's still alive. Hang on, let me go back. Let me go back a bit. I'll zoom out. Pat Piani celebrating the win. Let's see. No, stay back, stay back. I had to zoom in a fair way. Hang on, it won't.
Next week, eh?
I'll get Dilly Gas, going to be tough.
Here we go. Now you can do that. There you go. Now off you go. Well, that was a close, tight match again between Heartbreakers and Accelerate's Night Watchmen. Accelerate's Night Watchmen had every chance to win. So 182 proved a winner this time, but it was very close. As we said before, they need a few more runs. All right. Well, it's another game done, and Heartbreakers through to the grand final next week. I'll stop recording now. There's Shafi saying goodbye, and we're done for the day. All right, mate. Just make sure you get your gear, your stamps, your cones.
They're bringing everything there. So
Okay.
I just bring it here.
All right.
So Scotty was upset because he was saying, like, "Is it no ball?" I said, "No, it's not a no ball. It's just bounce and hit in your face.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a no ball."
Why would it be? Thanks, Anthony.
And it was like fastball bounce. It's not like a second bounce.
Oh, okay.
It was like a fast bounce.
So it was just, it was a bounce that hit him in the face. All right, so we're done for the day. I'm gonna switch off and relax.